Okay, so in this video, we're going to look at a few more examples on dilations. The first thing we're going to look at is finding the scale factor. So to find the scale factor, you take the length of the image side and you divide by the length of the pre-image side. That's going to give you the scale factor, and it has to be the corresponding side. So what I mean by that is, like, if I choose the side on this image, okay, this is the image because it has the apostrophes. This is the pre-image. If I choose like P prime R prime, if I'm going to find that side, then I need to divide it by PR because that's the corresponding side on the pre-image. So this side is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would take 4, and this side is 1, 2, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So the scale factor is 2, and this image is twice as big as this one. Now you could pick any two sides. So I could also do R prime, Q prime, and then like RQ because that's the corresponding side. R prime, Q prime, if you count it, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over RQ, which is 3, and then 6 divided by 3 is also 2. Now you can do PQ, but you can't just count it when it's a diagonal line like that. So if you are going to do that, you'd have to do Pythagorean theorem, which I don't recommend. I just recommend sticking with the sides that are either strictly vertical or strictly horizontal. Okay, so then we're going to look at another one. So we have triangle ABC is dilated to form triangle A prime, B prime, C prime on the graph below. Determine the scale factor and the center of dilation. Okay, so again, the scale factor is the image side length over the pre-image. Okay, so again, the image is going to be the smaller one now. So it doesn't matter which one you do, but if you look, this is 3.5, and it goes to 1.5. So you could do like 3.5 minus 1.5 to get that side length, which is 2. So this side is 2. So A prime, B prime is 2. And then I would divide it by this side, which is from 1 to 5, which is 4. This one's easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to divide it by AB, which is 4. If we reduce this, it reduces to 1/2 because they're both divisible by 2. So that would be the scale factor. And that makes sense. If our figure gets smaller, our scale factor should be between 0 and 1. And if our pre-image gets larger, then it should be greater than 1. Okay, and you could also do this side. So like BC is 3. This side goes from 1.5 to 3. So this is 1.5. So if you did that side, it would be B prime, C prime first over BC, and that's 1.5 over 3. And if you divide that, you would get 0.5, which then you should change it to a fraction, which is 1/2. Okay, so then the center of dilation, how you do that is you're going to draw a segment connecting the image and the pre-image corresponding point. So I'm going to draw a segment connecting A to A prime. Okay, and you might have to like adjust this a lot once we do this. And then you're going to do 2 other corresponding points. So like B and B prime. Okay, and you can do like C and C prime as well. You only need 2, but you could do 3 just to make sure. And wherever those 3 lines intersect, or those 2 lines intersect, should be the point. And you're just going to go as close as you can. So when you draw it, it should be at whole numbers or integers. So here, the closest it looks like is from 1, 2. So the center here we would say is 1, 2 of dilation. And so that's how you find the center. You draw the segments and you connect them. And again, you might have to like adjust them so that you get them connecting at a point, but that should be the center of dilation. And if it's not, then I would readjust your lines until it works. Okay, so that's the video on finding the center of dilation and the scale factor.